Hello my lovelies and welcome to today's video and today I will be doing a sort of Valentine's makeup look for you, so it's all going to be very pink, very girly. So yeah, first off is obviously my base. Now because my skin's actually behaving, I have been making my own tinted moisturiser basically with my Revlon Airbrush foundation in its shell and just my normal everyday moisturiser. Now I don't know why this works, but like I said, my skin has been really good recently. So and I found just like with a BB cream, just sort of rubbing it into your face is the best way I found of using it. So yeah, and then I will be moving on to my concealer, and I will be obviously using the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer. I will link all of the products that I've used in the description box, so you can sort of see, you can go and find them yourself if you want to. So yeah. Now I don't do the typical YouTube triangle thing, just because for me it doesn't work, because I'm okay until right in the very corners where it does get very dark. So I find that using my fingers and just doing it like this rather than with a beauty blender or with the triangle shape just works a lot better for me. I'm not sure why, it just does. So that's my concealer done, and next I will be moving on to powder. Sorry, I have a bit of a shouty toddler, he's fine, don't panic. So yeah, I'll be moving on to powder, and this is the Maybelline Matte Maker Powder. This is the powder that I use all the time, and I just, like, my base is all very simple. I don't mess about with it particularly. Unless I'm sort of going out, then I will do obviously a lot more to my base. But I think that with Valentine's looks, especially if you're going out, I mean, I think it's best to use a little makeup and sort of perfect it. So little, natural, subtle, but perfect. Because obviously, especially if it's like a first date, then you don't want to try too hard. And if you've been with your partner for a long time, like I have, Wayne, he knows what I look like anyway, like without makeup on. You know, he's seen me with like stomach bugs and all sorts of horrible things. So, you know, I don't think I need to try as hard, but I just want to look really pretty and sort of natural and sort of glowy. So next up I'll be using the Benefit Hoola bronzer. No, I won't, I'm lying. I wanted to try out this product for you guys on camera, and this is a Lord & Berry Crayon blush, and it is in the shade Camellia. And you just sort of literally draw it on to where you're going to put blush, and then blend it out with your finger. And I'm not sure, I'm not really a blush wearer, so I might put a bit too much on. But actually that's worked okay. I mean, it's blended out, you can't really see there's any like lines on my face, so that's pretty good. And I think wearing blush for like Valentine's can be a bit nice. Anyway, moving on to my Benefit Hoola bronzer. This is the bronzer that I literally just use the whole time. I use it every day, so this is really nothing sort of spectacular. And yeah, I just sort of apply it as you would bronzer all around the perimeter of the face, etc, etc. Okay, and then next up is contouring, and I'm using my NYX 3-Step to Sculpt kit, which I always use. So yeah, and I always do my contouring under my chin, just because I have a lot of chins. So we'll try and get rid of a couple, shall we? There we go. Just a little bit of contouring just under the chin to make my face look a little bit less podgy, and then the obvious on the face bit, you know. There we go. So there, I am now all contoured, and I'm now going to move on to highlight, and this was my Spotlight product that I did yesterday, and that I've spoken about quite a lot, and it is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in the shade Peach Lights, and this is so pretty. Super, super pretty. Look at that. Boom! In your face. So yeah. Okay, next up I'm going to move on to my eyebrows, and as I'm sure many of you who've watched my videos will know, I am very unfussy with my eyebrows. I am very fortunate in that my eyebrows grow in a really good shape and stay in that shape. Obviously, they just get a little bit bushy at times, so I need to sort of thin them out. But I am using the NYX Precision Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown, and I'm literally just running it through my eyebrows to give it just a little bit extra definition, a little bit extra darkness, because in comparison to my hair, my eyebrows are very, very, very fair in comparison. So yeah, I just sort of run it through my eyebrows and the other side, obviously. Now my eyebrows aren't even, so one side is always slightly thicker than the other. This side, especially at the front of the eyebrow, is always thicker than the other, which is very annoying, I must say, but hey ho. So there, that's my eyebrows done. Like I say, like for Valentine's Day and first dates and stuff, I highly recommend making the most of natural beauty, making the most of what you've got without looking overdone, without looking, you know, too made up, like clownish. I don't think it's good for going on dates. I think if you're going out with the girls, then sure, go for it. But you know, first dates, tone it down a smidge. So anyway, I'm just popping my Benefit Hoola bronzer into my crease just to have the transition there and have a little bit more definition than I normally have. And the other side, blah blah blah. Again, I find that like the less precise I am with my makeup, the better it comes out looking, which is very annoying. But hey ho. But anyway, for my lid, I'm using the Collection Eyes Uncovered Nude Rose palette, and I will be taking this shade here just to shove it all over my lid, and it's kind of like a shimmery dusky pink. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to pat that all over my lid. I'm not going to make it too intense and pigmented. I'm going to keep it sort of more like a wash, I suppose. Keep it a bit more like a wash rather than like, boom, I'm wearing eyeshadow. Because I don't really like that look all that often. So yeah, I'm just patting it on. This is how I apply my eyelid eyeshadow. I just sort of pat it rather than anything else. And yeah, and we've got a nice sort of natural pinkish eyeshadow. Okay, and so next up I'm going to move on to eyeliner, and I am going to use the Marcelle pencil kohl liner thing, waterproof eyeliner, and this is in deep charcoal. So again, I'm sort of sticking to the slightly more natural, not natural but subtle, so there'll be no winged eyeliner here. I'm just going to run this along my lash line as close as I can get without, you know, getting me eyeball, because that's never good fun, is it? So yeah, just as close to it as I can get, and slightly sort of smudged, if you like. So not completely perfect, just sort of like slightly smudged. As you can see, it hasn't done much, but it has thickened my lash line to make it look like I've got nice, really thick eyelashes, which is exactly what I wanted it to do, is to make it look like I've got these like beautiful, thick, natural, like at the root eyelashes. So yeah, it hasn't done a lot, but it will be overall quite effective. So next up is mascara. Now I wouldn't recommend for going out to eat like a really thick clumpy mascara, because that will transfer like an absolute mother. So I am using the Covergirl Clump Crusher mascara, which adds a little bit of volume, quite a lot of length, and it really does what it says. It is a clump crusher. You get no clumps in this mascara at all, and personally it's one of my favourite mascaras. I think it's absolutely stunning, makes my eyelashes look incredible. So I don't know if you can tell like the difference between my two eyelashes, but there you go. They really do make a heck of a difference when it comes to eyelashes. Like I say, I just like to keep things quite natural, quite subtle for Valentine's Day, but also quite romantic, which is always good. So now that I've basically finished, I'm just going to move on to my lipstick, and I am using a collection lipstick called China Rose, and it is this beautiful pink. It's nice and subtle. I'm trying not trying to be too matchy, but and this is quite a subtle colour, as you can probably tell, but it gives you that kind of just kissed pretty look. So that is my Valentine's tutorial. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Please let me know what you guys are doing for Valentine's Day. That would be really fun to know. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and press the big red subscribe button. Like I said, all of the products mentioned will be linked in the description box, as well as all of my other social media: Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, my blog. And yeah, please give it a big thumbs up, press the big red subscribe button, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye bye.